Can somebody watch butterflies with me, please? Hello, my beautiful witches. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am back with content this time, like real ass content. Guys, if you know me, if you know who I am, or if you're an OG, or if you are pretending to know me, which makes absolutely no sense because who would pretend to know me? People just pretend they do not know me because I'm boring in real life. That's embarrassing. Well, yes, today's video is about K-dramas, guys. Yes, if you know me, I love K-dramas more than real life beings. So today's video is all about it. Okay, the first and foremost thing we need to talk is how did I get into this rabbit hole? I know everybody of you have a weird ass story on how did you get into this rabbit hole and never found a way back. Mine is kind of similar. This story dates back to when I had minimum to no access to internet. Yeah, the minimum access I had, I used to waste it on watching some 5-minute craft videos on YouTube. Yeah, that was a phase. Thank God I grew from it. Well, when I was watching 5-minute craft videos, I came across this very weird ass titled video of Asian Crush. If you do not know what I'm speaking about, you should go check out Asian Crush. This is a YouTube channel. They post all clips of Asian dramas and they title it a little different, so you will enjoy it. And I don't think there are clickbaits also, because you know what, the content is really juicy. If you're new to this kind of things, you should go check out Asian Crush right now. Actually, you know what, right after watching my video, go check it out. And fortunately, I clicked on that video. I watched the whole video. I was like, oh my god, this is my sauce. What I was doing all these days. Did I really watch 5 minutes craft before this? Oh my god. And guess what? I watched like 2000 K-dramas after it and I'm still continuing to watch them. They are so freaking good. The dramas are so freaking nice that you will feel like, what did I do all of these days? Was I sleeping on this content all of these days? So start watching K-dramas right now. Okay. Coming to the point, what is this video about? This video is about how K-dramas are responsible for the things in my life. Dramatic intro, please. It is needed. If editor BJ is not gonna do it, I don't know why did I hire her. Yes guys, so I don't think I should do points because there are a million of them. But yeah, point number 1. I can really never like somebody else after watching this flawless looking leads in this K-dramas. Guys, have you seen Lee Min Ho? Have you seen Lee Jun Suk? Have you seen Park Seo Joon? And I continue to name 100 of these people. I think I'm gonna insert all these pictures. I think this whole video is about them. All those pictures and videos. It's kinda illegal for them to date me and all the sims they have because all of us are underage for them. These guys are over 30 right now and most of them are over that age even. But they look so good. Like they look so effing fine. Age is just a number for me. Age is just a freaking number. I wouldn't complain to date a 2000-year-old goblin. He's my dokebi, okay? And I mean, I wouldn't even think twice to date a Grim Reaper if he looks that good. And if you think I'm exaggerating about this, I have to tell you, I am dating almost 200 of these people in my head right now. It's no joke. And almost every one of them is 30 plus. I do not regret. I do not mind the age. I really do not. So you're gonna ask me like, how is that making you not like somebody else? Well, I am used to this visual treats. I am used to this eye treats that I cannot ever consider another man. Or actually other partner, because I'm not really very sure of whom I like. Well, that's another case. But yeah, And sometimes I forget to listen to the actual story of the K-drama because I am too busy staring at this fine-looking men. Not gonna lie, I stare at women a lot too because oh my god, the characters, the skin, the body, the hair, everything looks so good on them. Okay, point number 2, high standards. Well, when I'm talking about high standards, I'm not just talking about the appearance wise high standards because yeah, my standards are high appearance wise also. I mean, come on, you give me snacks and tell me not to stare at them? What the F? If people are looking this delicious, of course looks matter. Looks do matter for me when it's Korean people. And by high standards, I do not just mean the appearance wise, I mean like how a partner treats the other. I guess you have seen any school life dramas. Let us take an example of the classic school life drama, Boys Over Flowers. I am broke, clumsy and have no interest in studying at all. Where is my rich ass boyfriend? Where is my vacation with my rich ass boyfriend Lee Min Ho? I need it right now. Do you see how these guys treat their girls or how the girls treat their guys? Because it is just out of the world. They be giving flowers, they be going on dates, they be treating each other like they really matter. It's so rare in real life. My own family members treat me like trash. These people are so good. I'm emotionally scarred. And when I'm talking about dates, it's just not they go outside and enjoy. It's like the small gestures they do in these dates. Like they bring flowers or they go eat cotton candy, they go on rides, they go to an amusement park. They enjoy together. They go to zoo and enjoy together in Boys Over Flowers. Where did I go? I attend online classes. What do I do in my life even? And point number 3, being unrealistic. Yes, I freefall sometimes just to see how it feels like if some guy holds me from back, like how they do in K-dramas. Guess what? I cracked my skull open several times. I need surgery. Pay for me, guys, please. It's like how this guy gives his jacket to the girl, or how the girl helps the guy to do something or comes out of a situation, comes out of a problem by their own. It's that for me. Some of these small gestures they show in K-dramas have my heart because I think they are the purest form of love they show, which is kind of super rare in real life. And let me tell you, they are so hard to be recreated in real life. Yes, I've experienced it. Yeah, my loneliness. Let me not talk about it. But yes, even if somebody ever wants to date me, I would never be satisfied with the love they show because I'll be comparing them with these K-dramas, and those K-dramas can never be recreated in real life. That's what I'm saying. That's what the real problem is. And not only that being unrealistic, have you ever seen a female lead in a Korean drama? Yes, the female lead is broke, she has no money, she has zero money, but this bitch never repeats her clothes, owns a Samsung new version device, owns a laptop or some electronic device which is costly AF, cannot see one pimple on her face, has skin glowing. How is that possible? Guys, you'll be like, okay, skin is an exception, people can have nice skin. But bitch, pollution is a real thing. I be looking like a 70-year-old grandma at this age because of pollution. You are telling me this person can look this good with such good skin at her age with no skincare routine at all? But you know what? I still love them. It's unrealistic and then it is just out of imagination for me. It is super creative. Also remember how Lim Joo-kyo from True Beauty thinks she's ugly, is insecure of her face. Like her face is kind of fine. Her face is fine. Her face is fine AF, but she thinks she's ugly and insecure for that face. Then bitch, I should never even come out of my house. I should never even show my face to anybody. I keep shouting so much. I think it's time to cry. Yes. Point number 4. Second lead syndrome. All the people be like, yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking, BG. It breaks my heart into a million pieces when I see a second lead cry in any K-drama. I just cannot. Like, how can you reject a nice looking guy with a good heart, with a nice body, heavenly features, good heart, treats you like goddess, has his life together? How could you reject him? How can somebody be so evil to reject a second lead? Like, baby, do not cry, please. I swear, when Han Soo-jin cried in True Beauty, I did not wait a minute to throw hands at each and every person in the whole team who made him do that. I just couldn't. My heart just couldn't. I cannot. How could you make him cry? How could you make Han Soo-jin cry? How could you? When they ask you if you're Kanchana and you just have to say you're Kanchana, but then you're not Kanchana, but you have to pretend to be Kanchana because they will never understand that you're not Kanchana. Finally, I'm not Kanchana. Okay, let me just relax. This was super emotional for me. But yeah, just name one non-handsome second lead. I will believe you are great. Just name one. I'll be falling for all the second leads. Straight up. I will not even see at the first lead. I am straight going for the second lead. Straight. Okay, that's it for today's video, bitches. Yeah, it's kind of short. I think I'll be adding some K-drama scenes for you to just enjoy today. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you like it. And please let me know what kind of K-dramas you watch, because I am currently watching Nevertheless. Let me tell you, that's a thing. It is super realistic. I loved Nevertheless. The music, the drama, the people, everything is going super fine. Let me know if you are a team butterfly or a team potato. I belong to both of them. I belong to both of them. Just them. So go comment in the comment section down below, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every Wednesday and Thursday on K-pop, anime, K-dramas, BL, and a lot more interesting stuff. So please go and subscribe right now. That's it, bitches. Be delusional AF. Bye bye.